And we are back, of course, again with another exciting edition of What Up Doe, the final season. As always, I am Solano.
I'm Brendan Highland.
And for those of you who know, for those of you who, of course, don't, be sure to use What Up Doe as a topic to discuss what's getting our goat.
Grinding our gears.
And otherwise, a philosophical discussion about life.
You right
I did
there?
it too fast. I
was going to say,
at
least you didn't stumble.
The word jumble had scramble coming out of my mouth. Scrabble.
Scrabble.
Scramble.
Little of both.
A little bit of both.
It's all right. It's all right.
That's right. I'm back. Anyway, we're recovering from our first episode, which really took a lot out of us.
Per usual.
But we're back. And we're back with more gripes and just normal, just angst, I would say.
It's the usual us.
Yeah, the usual us. Interesting topic today. Something that Brendan and I, we've sort of like mused over this like a couple times.
I don't know what mused means.
Okay, we've sort of
Nice SAT word, though.
Yeah, thank you. We've discussed this.
Pondered?
Yeah, we've pondered, ruminated, if you will.
Another nice SAT word, wow.
And
somebody else has, bro.
We've danced around it, but it's something that, it's a phenomenon that I think is sometimes acceptable and sometimes not. And
yeah, I'm going to go with always acceptable.
Always acceptable. Okay, so here's what it is. It is there, and I've done it before, I think. I know I
will
have.
guarantee
I
that
guess
you
I
have.
And
Everybody has.
So what it is the topic, it's a long one, but it's people who quote fictional characters and sort of take advice from fictional characters, I think is where I really want to key in on this.
Okay.
So, like, I'll quote Ron Burgundy, for example.
Who wouldn't?
Right? Who would not?
Why not quote Ron Burgundy?
I have many leather-bound books.
Right.
My apartment
No,
smells
the
of
rich
rich
mahogany. Right.
Like, it's fine. But let me say this. Ron Burgundy is not a compass for my life decisions. And I'll explain where I have a problem. Like, you know when you go on, like, Facebook or particularly Instagram, when people would put, like, pictures that are just text?
Yeah.
And it'll say, like, something, and I'm sorry, it has, the biggest one that I can think of right now is Sex and the City. People quote Carrie Bradshaw.
Right.
The lead character of Sex and the City.
Yeah.
And she, like, journals. I've never really seen it. But
she's a great writer.
And I would totally admit if I had, I really haven't.
Yeah. From what I hear, she's a good writer.
She's a great writer. Yeah. Allegedly
she's living the life of Manhattan.
Yeah. I
mean,
don't understand people who use her as like a life compass, and I digress. I don't get it. I think
why what's not to get?
Because she's not real.
Okay, Wedding Crashers. I would use that as a life compass all day, every day.
Wedding Crashers as a life compass.
Why not?
I mean, okay, if you got a stage 5 clinger, I would see when it's appropriate.
There you go.
All right, but no, but you're not. No one's like quoting. Like it's more about Vince Vaughn saying the line than it is about like the idea of I don't know. I mean, there's a distinction here. I think I'm making the distinction, but maybe I'm not.
I understand what you're saying. I can appreciate it. However, there are some fictional characters that
are worth quoting.
Not only that, they are worth kind of
following their
imitating, I guess. And example.
Okay.
Now, here's another iffy one.
All right.
Movies based on true stories.
Okay. But they're not fictional characters.
But anybody who plays them isn't a fictional character.
Yeah, but no. Wait a second. I think I'm talking about more like if you're quoting like Snow White.
All right.
Like you're not. I mean,
but she's animated.
Yeah, but that's
not real.
What I mean. But people will quote like Cinderella and stuff. And
okay,
it's like,
but that's
she's not real.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, so if I follow like Ken Carter from Coach Carter, based on a real story,
right?
But I don't know Ken Carter, but I know Samuel L. Jackson did a damn good job playing Ken Carter.
Okay, yeah, but that's different. But he's a real. But
so you just mean like straight up fiction.
I'm talking about straight up just like fiction out of the blue, and it's just you see this a lot. And I just, like quoting Mickey Mouse or something like that is not like, it's not really like a thing.
What if you fawned over a fictional character?
Like, you mean you were in love with a fictional character?
Yeah.
Like, can I have an example?
If you're Regina George.
Oh!
Gretchen Wieners.
This is a great one. Okay, so this is a
Catty
great
Heron.
one. So, okay.
Katie.
Yeah, we did. Fetch is never good. You're never going to make Fetch happen. Is Gretchen, right? Is that her name? No.
Never gonna make Fetch happen. Yeah,
Gretchen.
Yeah.
Okay, so like quoting Mean Girls, I feel like this is a good example. Like, you can quote them, but it's like they're not Like, come on.
You don't want to be them.
Real. Like, can't you find? There's so many better people. But actually, this also falls. It's funny. This actually gets me thinking. Like people who quote like Einstein and things on the regular. Like
you.
I don't quote Einstein.
Okay, Plato, Socrates, Aristotle, Einstein.
Yeah, but I mean they had some.
Steve Jobs. It's all under the same umbrella.
But they're real. But I mean, I don't know.
I think that I'm all for quoting fictional characters.
Really?
It doesn't matter.
Do you have a go-to that you quote often?
I
feel like remember the Titans is based on a true story.
Yeah, see, I quote like me and my friends back and forth. Like I was out the other night and I got a text from my friend and we went back and forth texting about Friday Night Lights.
Oh,
at
you're
1
big
p.m. in a bar, and I was loving every second of it. But that's like to me, like that's something that like I can get behind. Like I would want to say like, not I want to live my life like that. Yeah. But like I understand like the message and the purpose.
Okay, so I'm kind of.
My brother frequently quotes School of Rock.
Okay.
All the time.
I mean, I do quote. See, it's just.
He does subtle quotes.
Okay.
That's the other thing. I feel like our population quotes anything that's like Mean Girls, like the obvious quotes.
Right.
But you got some talent if you're quoting like subtle stuff that nobody's picking up on.
If you're quoting like milk is a bad choice, I think we all know what you're talking about. I mean, it's clearly Anchorman. Like he's clearly outside. It's clearly Ron Burgundy. Like
right.
Actually, here's a weird revelation that I have. This is a complete tangent, but I watched Anchorman for the first time in like 10 years or so. It's not 10 years old.
Not 10 years old, yeah.
But it's pretty old.
Right.
And I didn't realize how much I had absorbed the dialogue into like my vernacular, if you will, or like my lexicon, like my everyday speech. But my point, to bring it full circle and perhaps to conclude the episode, I don't think fictional characters should be
the premise for what you live off
of your life.
So basically, for all you girls out there that live life by what Carrie Bradshaw says, Steve's saying don't do it.
Don't do that. Yeah.
But I don't see. Well, I do see a problem with it.
Yeah, you see a problem with it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right. Well,
kind of though. But I mean, not really.
Okay.
Like, let me say this. I want to say that I have a problem with it, but I don't. Okay. Like, she's doing her thing. She lives in Manhattan.
She doesn't exist.
She's killing it. Like, I can get behind that.
No, you can't because she's not real. She doesn't exist.
It doesn't matter.
She might as well be out there calling for the birds to hang up on her like Snow White.
It doesn't matter.
And she's not real.
It doesn't matter if she's real or not. I'm
just saying that you should live in the real world. And even though...
Let me ask you a question.
Oh, boy, here we go.
Where do you stand... Because I'm curious. Where do you stand on quoting reality television?
Quoting reality
reality television like Laguna Beach.
Oh my God. Well, I mean they are real people.
Right.
But they're acting. That's not real.
But I'm saying but that's before reality TV got so ridiculous. Not to say that it wasn't ridiculous then.
Okay. We could go into a whole reality TV episode. My God.
We might as well do it now.
I mean, I think quoting Laguna Beach, I get Laguna Beach quoted to me often. Because of my name. And they'll be like, Steven, 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 Steven. And I'll just be...
You've been hanging out with Liz Creed too long.
By the way, Lauren Conrad just got engaged. I don't know if you saw it.
Dude,
that's your girl.
No. I love Lauren Conrad, but Lo, if you're out there, hit me up. I am here for you, baby girl. I got you. I am here for you. Lo is my people.
And with that,
if I could compete with Jay Cutler, I'd say Kristen Cavallari too, but I can't.
No, you can't throw a football that far.
No.
All right.
But Lo, if you're out there and you're listening and you're watching,
get
at
God.
me.
What Up Doe?
Let me work for you.
What Up Doe Laguna Beach might have to be the next episode.
Yeah.
Because we could do a full-on What Up Doe about Laguna Beach.
All right, I'm down. You know I love that show.
I know you do. It's weird. Anyway, as always, we're still the topic as usual. I don't know if we've come to any conclusions. You've certainly got me thinking.
Today.
It's just something like when you're sitting and you're thinking about, oh, I remember that time I read that quote from that person who didn't exist.
Yeah.
Maybe think
I do
about,
it frequently. So anytime you quote Aristotle or Plato, I just sit there and say, so Steve's quoting fictional people
Aristotle and Plato both existed. Socrates, we only know through the dialogues of Plato. I'm going to digress with this right now. Anyway, as always, this has been another exciting episode of What Up Doe. As always, I am Steve Lano.
I'm Brendan Highland.
Not a fictional character.
No.
On here, though, perhaps. As always, we'll see you on the other side. Thanks for hanging with us.
Of course.
Stay tuned for What Up Doe,
Laguna
the Laguna Beach episode.
This kid's about to go.
Damn.
Killing it again.